Hey everybody, Heidi Watney here. Welcome to the show.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Taijuan Walker is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He swings and grounds it to short. One there, on to first, and they get them both.
Batting first.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Bogart.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's 1-0 Boston. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Donnie Walton stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-2, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Seager, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box, Dom Thompson-Williams. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rafael Devers the next to bat. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. High and deep to right center. Looking up is Smith. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will get all the way to the 331 sign. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Walker is there, and he has it for the out. Sliding into the box, Christian Vasquez. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Henniger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So here now is Jackie Bradley, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's 1 for 2. In the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the... Now at the plate, Austin Nola. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 away.
Batting seven. The catcher,
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Jake Fraley stands in as he looks at a called strike. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman Moreland, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the standing in Jackie Bradley Jr., and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the pitch.
The count is 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. 1 gone here in the Boston third, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And it's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Haniger. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Red Sox do pick up. Now to the plate, Dylan Moore, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second. Scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Donnie Walton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Devers has got it, and all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Here now is Rafael Devers, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Devers brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
On the season, Devers. Has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. This is line to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Ready with the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. To the plate now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 delivery, and that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Smith in pursuit, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double, and a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score. So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Ball 2.
2-2.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 4-1 Boston. Mitch Haniger is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Still 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Kyle Seager is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dom Thompson-Williams is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dom Thompson-Williams goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Austin Nola is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. And he takes a called strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead it off here again. It's Taijuan Walker. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Chavis.
So coming to the plate, Michael Chavis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Benintendi aboard here at first with nobody out. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. J.D. Martinez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. And that's a setup pitch right there. 1-2. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he swings and misses at a first pitch. Fastball 0-1. From the stretch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
The catcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Tom Murphy is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
2-1.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Standing in, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Fouled off. A 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. And there are 2 away now. So striding in, Dylan Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Matt McGill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Sliced hard on the ground. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. 1 out. So digging in now, Alex Verdugo. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Haniger. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left. Malik Smith the next to hit. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Donnie Walton is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. 2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. And it's fouled away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game in the end.
Leading off for Boston, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
set and the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
1-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
4 runs, 12 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field, and that is off the wall. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Now back, first baseman, Austin Nola.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Tom Murphy started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one will bounce into the wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Behind 0-2 now. From the stretch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They trail it 4-1. Yoshihisa Hirano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 6.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Boy, this guy's off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Haniger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. From the stretch, this is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what you're.
Now the 2-0 home.
Count 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run is scored. 2 runs score. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. The relay, and now they'll at least get an out at 3rd here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Dan Altavilla comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Christian Vasquez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Haniger. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Dylan Moore, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
The center fielder, number 00.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And here's a fastball called for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. And 2-2.
2-2.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that misses for ball one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point, and he fouls this one off. And there's a base hit on the line. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Mariners forced to settle for 1.
Leading off for Boston, the center fielder, Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Altavilla is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. And low, it's a ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the fastball is swung out and missed. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is there, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Michael Chavis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox lead it. Brandon Workman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Dom Thompson Williams is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Workman Playing here in his age 31 season, he was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The batter, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Austin Nova. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Tom Murphy stands in as he looks at ball one here. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Boston took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Eduardo Rodriguez.